Deep in the tropical lowlands of southern Mexico, where the air is heavy with heat and the sound of insects fills the stillness, an ancient civilization once thrived. Long before the Maya built their temples or the Aztecs ruled vast empires, there were the Olmecs, a mysterious people who lived more than 3,000 years ago, from around 1200 to 400 BC. They were the first great civilization of the Americas, the foundation upon which all later cultures of Mesoamerica would rise. The Olmecs emerged along the swampy Gulf Coast in what is now Veracruz and Tabasco. Their world was lush and green, full of rivers, mangroves, and thick forests. To outsiders it might have seemed inhospitable, but to the Olmecs it was a land rich with life and meaning. Here they built great centers like San Lorenzo and La Venta, cities of earth and stone that rose above the surrounding wetlands, carefully planned and engineered by a people whose organization and ambition were far ahead of their time. What made the Olmecs so remarkable wasn't just their architecture or agriculture, it was their creativity. They carved enormous monuments from basalt boulders, some weighing over 20 tons, brought from quarries many miles away. These were the colossal heads, massive stone sculptures, each with distinct facial features, helmet-like headgear, and expressions that seem almost alive even today. No two are the same. Some have stern gazes, others quiet strength, as if they were portraits of rulers or heroes from a forgotten age. How the Olmecs transported and shaped these stones remains one of history's enduring mysteries. Without metal tools or beasts of burden, they somehow managed to move these multi-ton boulders across rivers and through dense jungle. It speaks to an extraordinary level of coordination and skill, a society capable of complex labor guided by vision and belief. Beyond the stone heads, the Olmecs built ceremonial platforms, pyramids, and plazas aligned with the heavens. They were keen observers of the stars, using the movement of the sun and constellations to mark time and seasons. Their understanding of astronomy and mathematics laid the foundation for what later civilizations like the Maya would perfect. But the Olmecs were not only builders, they were also artists and storytellers. Their sculptures, pottery, and carved jade figurines reveal a world rich with symbolism and spirituality. They worshipped powerful deities that combined human and animal traits, the jaguar being the most sacred of all. To the Olmecs, the jaguar represented power, fertility, and the mysterious connection between the human and divine worlds. Some of their art shows figures half human, half jaguar, perhaps shamans or gods. Others depict babies with feline features, symbols of transformation and rebirth. These images hint at a deep belief system where nature and the supernatural were intertwined, and rulers may have acted as intermediaries between the two. Their influence spread far beyond their homeland. Even after the Olmec civilization faded, their ideas lived on in the temples of the Maya, the rituals of the Zapotecs, and the gods of the Aztecs. The sacred ball game, a defining feature of Mesoamerican culture, likely began with the Olmecs. So did the concept of ceremonial centers, hieroglyphic writing, and even aspects of the Mesoamerican calendar. And yet, despite all this, the Olmecs remain an enigma. We don't know what they called themselves. Olmec is a name given to them much later by the Aztecs, meaning people of the rubberland, a reference to the region where they lived. Much of their language, their stories, and their rulers' names are lost to time. What we know comes only from the fragments they left behind, the carvings, artifacts, and the silent faces of the colossal heads. By around 400 BC, their great cities were abandoned. The jungles reclaimed San Lorenzo and La Venta, and their monuments fell into silence. No one knows exactly why. It could have been environmental change, shifting rivers, or internal conflict. But their disappearance didn't erase their legacy. Instead, it marked the passing of an age, the end of the first civilization in the Americas, and the dawn of others inspired by them. Today, the legacy of the Olmecs endures not just in museums, but in the very foundation of Mesoamerican history. They were the first to organize large-scale societies, to align their monuments with the stars, and to express human power and divine connection through art. Though their names and voices are lost to time, the colossal heads tell their story of strength, skill, and imagination beyond measure. The Olmecs remind us that civilization does not begin with fame or empire. It begins with the will to build, to create, and to leave something behind that speaks to eternity. Their giant stone heads are more than sculptures. They are messages carved in stone from a people who shaped the dawn of history in the Americas. And even after 3,000 years, their faces still speak, their presence still felt, a silent testament to one of the world's earliest and greatest civilizations. If this journey to the dawn of Mesoamerican civilization moved you, please like and subscribe for more ancient stories. Which mysterious culture should we uncover together next? Let us know in the comments.